There comes a time when we have to stop negotiating with ourselves. We have to start embracing those irreversible shifts that lead to the most unapologetic, raw expressions of ourselves. This is Sexy Rebel Spirit, the private podcast by House of Andrea that drops live every single day into our exclusive Telegram space. If you're not in that space and you want to join the conversation, you'll find the link to it in the show notes. It's sexuality, it's rebellion, it's spirituality, and how these three things are simply the expression of who you are. This is your calibration portal, and this is where it all gets to change. So let's dive in. I just wanted to share an experience that is just unfolding at the moment. I sat down today to finally create the image and a post about the journey that I've been on with this surgery and my body and the birth really of this sexy rebel spirit energy that I'm starting to step into. And I was feeling some resistance. I was sitting outside. I had my laptop. Actually, I started writing it on my phone. I thought I'll go in and get my laptop and sit here and write this properly. But I was starting to feel some resistance around how do I present this? What should I say? And all of a sudden, and this is how beautifully, when we are connected to the universe and to really wanting to step into our growth and our expansion around who we are and how connected we are, all of a sudden, this massive rainstorm just came through and I'm sitting there. And I'm outside and the rain just comes in. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. The thunder has just started as well. It's like this big swirl, and I got this overwhelming feeling to just let this energy, this storm, this rain, just like, I can feel the emotion coming up, just like wash away the fear of telling the story, to wash away the charge and to wash away the needing it to be palatable or safe for others to read or not too exposing, or those feelings of like what people will say. And so as the rain falls, just allowing the guides, angels, the universe, Mother Nature to just take all of that fear and wash away the residual masks that are still there. Because I realized it's the rolling thunder. I hope you can hear that. As I realized, like, it's taken me 4 weeks to really come to synergy, I guess, with this story and with this journey that I'm on. And it's time to like really back the energy. And whilst the beautiful artwork that has been pouring out of me for the last week in this new energy, the images are still of others. The story still hasn't been shared. And I've shown up and shared it in this place. I've mentioned it to coaches and close loved ones, but there was still this like the how and the what and the why of the, how do I leverage this story, and how do I strategically share this story, that was still quite prominent. And today just felt like today marks 4 weeks exactly since post-surgery, and it's like it's time to share this story, but to share the story for me, not to share the story in the context of the business or the context of anything else. And so I'm just going to spend the next couple of minutes with this storm, with this energy, with Mother Nature, guides, and universe just speaking to me to shed any of that last energy that needs to be shed so that this story can then become the medicine that it is. So if you're feeling any of that holding back in your own energy, sometimes your guides, your angels, Mother Nature, she'll speak to you if you listen in the perfect timing that is for you to cleanse and release and move forward. So sending you so much love, and I will share a link to the post that is I can feel it, that's going to pour through in the next couple of hours in this space to to help you on your journey, and also just to allow myself to be seen. So thank you for being here. I love you, and I will speak to you soon. If you're not in there yet and you want to get into the private Telegram space where all of these audios drop every day, as well as all the art, the conversation, and the behind the scenes, go to www.andrealeemathies.com/private podcast. You can also follow me on Instagram at Andrea Lee Matthies, and you can find more about me and all of my work at andrealeemathies.com. I'll see you in the next transmission.